what you say now, hardcore baller. Hardcore baller, well, to me.
Blessed my people. Welcome back, you see me? So today peeps, we're gonna talk about a legendary Jamaican footballer who lost his life under extremely tragic circumstances. We're gonna look at his journey in football, you know what I mean? We're gonna look at his achievements, as also we're gonna look into his untimely death, and we're gonna put the blame where it is supposed to go. And the footballer that we're talking about is none other than Steve Malcolm, aka Shorty Malcolm, Jamaica top star defender. You know, the man was very instrumental in the Jamaican team qualifying for the 1998 World Cup in France. So people, Stephen Malcolm, otherwise known as Shorty Malcolm, was born on the 2nd of May in the year 1970 in Montego Bay, Jamaica. As a youngster growing up, Stephen Malcolm always had a love for football. From he was going to basic school, and he used to always love kicking, you know what I mean? And he was a very short individual. As a matter of fact, at the time of his death, he was 5'5" tall. So you know, Steve Malcolm was a very short individual, hence the name Shorty Malcolm. So this little man loved football, you understand? And even though he was a very short individual, he was not a short and puny individual. He was short with body and had a lot of strength and energy from he was going to school. His love for football, as also his natural talent, earned him a place on the football team for the school that he used to attend, which is Rossi's Eye. You know what I mean? He used to be a midfielder back then, more of a defensive midfielder. So he was not an out-and-out defender, you know what I mean? He could handle himself in the midfield as well as he could handle himself as playing the fullback defender.
Shorty hails from Western Jamaica, where he played schoolboy football for Rossi's, helping that school win the DeCosta and Ben Francis Cups, as well as the Olivier Shield, all in one season.
So whilst representing his school, Shorty Malcolm stood out amongst most of his peers. So on graduating from high school, Shorty Malcolm earned himself a place on the Seba United football team, which was a team that is in the Jamaica National Premier League. And as you know, the Premier League is the #1 football league in Jamaica. You get to me as a people. So you know, Shorty Malcolm did that do him thing. You know, once you play like that, is like more professional. You get a little salary and so on and so forth. So whilst representing Seba United, Shorty Malcolm stand out, especially his skill and hard work in defense. And this ended up earning him a place on the Jamaica national team, where he played mostly as a defender, out-and-out defender. He was very good at it. And as small as he was, strikers for opposing team could not just run circles around him. And I mean, Shorty Malcolm tackle and him tackle. They get him as a people. So you know, so Shorty Malcolm get him ratings from the Jamaican people as also him teammate. You get me? So Shorty Malcolm was performing very well. Shorty Malcolm also played a very important role in the Jamaican team that qualified for the 1998 FIFA World Cup in France. You know, Shorty Malcolm was at the Rock of Gibraltar in defense for the Jamaica national team. Even though he is not a big goal scorer, you know, Shorty Malcolm only scored 3 goals in his entire professional career. And Shorty Malcolm had about 68 caps for the national team at the time of his death, traveling all over the world to different countries, representing Jamaica and representing proud. You know, Shorty Malcolm was never an individual who hold back. Shorty Malcolm always give him 200% best on every occasion when he appeared for the national team. So even though he was not a goal scorer, he was an essential part of the football team. And though there were a lot of challenges, you know, Shorty Malcolm them still try to hold out and always put out 150% when him playing for Jamaica, because of the love of football and the love of him country. Shorty Malcolm never draw back, you know what I mean? Shorty Malcolm was never an individual who quarrel about money and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? He just play for the love and was happy that he got the opportunity to represent him country on the international stage. Shorty Malcolm started playing for the Jamaica national team in the year 1991, to the year 2001 when he lost his life. He has had a total of 68 caps, 68 appearances for the national team, and he managed to score 3 goals. Shorty Malcolm is not no big goal scorer. Shorty Malcolm is no one skilled baller, but Shorty Malcolm is a baller who can shield people off of the ball. He can get in a tackle, He know how to dribble and he can pass. He was not a fancy baller with a flair and so on and so forth. And if he's in position, he can get the ball in the back of the net. But Shorty Malcolm see himself as a shield. So most of the time Shorty Malcolm now run up front or try to put himself out of position to get caught lacking. So Shorty Malcolm always try to stay in the anchor position where him can always take on any striker once them approach the goal. So people, now we're gonna talk about Shorty Malcolm's tragic and untimely death. People, Shorty Malcolm lost his life in a motor vehicle accident, sending supporters of Jamaican football and fans of Shorty Malcolm as also his family members into mourning. You understand, people? It was like a dark cloud came over Jamaica when the news break out that Shorty Malcolm had died in a motor vehicle accident. Steve Malcolm died on the 28th of January 2001 in the parish of Trelawny in the Duncans area when the motor vehicle that he was traveling in along with his other teammate Theodore Whitmore had a blowout tire and the vehicle lost control, hit an embankment, and Steve Malcolm aka Shorty Malcolm had some fatal injuries in that accident. This was only hours after a lot of his fans watched him play in a friendly international match against Bulgaria at the National Stadium in Kingston. So after I leave the match and so on, Shorty Malcolm along with Theodore Whitmore was trying to make their way home to Montego Bay in St. James. Theodore Tapper Whitmore was also seriously injured in this motor vehicle accident, but however the good Lord was on his side. Theodore Whitmore was able to make a full recovery. But Shorty Malcolm lost his life. People? Very sad, very, very tragic. Shorty Malcolm gone. No more Shorty Malcolm as the Rock of Gibraltar in the defense of the Jamaica national team anymore. Very, very sad, people. So people, as it relates to blame, back in the time, I can remember clearly when that accident happened, the Mark II right half and Shorty Malcolm lost his life. There was a lot of people saying that Shorty Malcolm was at the driver of the vehicle. The driver was Whitmore, and because Shorty Malcolm dead, they were trying to put the blame on him and so on and so forth. You get the message, people, which is not really relevant because it's an accident and somebody lose them life. The official reports are saying that Shorty Malcolm was the driver of the vehicle, but people will always speculate and say this and say that, because if he was not the driver of the vehicle and him still lose him life, the facts him lose him life still not change. In my opinion, the main issue that people should have been looking at was the fact that after these two men represented their country in a football match, they had to be driving so much miles to go home. There should have been some system in place to ensure that the footballer them have hotel to stay in or the footballer them have transportation, whether a bus or some designated driver to carry the footballer them to them home back then. And I know that the Jamaica Football Federation back then could have afforded, because as from back then, Captain Horace Burrell used to move around in a helicopter. You understand, people? So money has always been in the Jamaica Football Federation. It's just the way that them spend the money, and that is one of the reasons why they had a falling out with Leon Bailey, because as we say, Shorty Malcolm, they love the football so much and they're glad for the opportunity to play for Jamaica, you know what I mean? But nowadays, football and I really overlook certain things because them have options. You get to me and say, yeah, people, so me think so in my opinion, the Jamaica Football Federation could have done a lot more for footballers from back then, and it's only after Shorty Malcolm died, certain things changed a bit. Most of the issues that players face with the federation is still existing up to today's date. The footballers, in my opinion, were not treated the way that they are supposed to be treated. Imagine the man them go run for almost 90 minutes and play football, you know what I mean, energy, and then sit in a vehicle and drive go all the way. I'm over here. And them time the people, there was no toll road never did exist where the ball them could jump on and in no time them reach a center and then the road wide and nice and them can shut it up and reach down in time, you know what I mean? People, they had to drive for a long time because the road is bad and them they have to take the long road. You see people, there was no toll road back then. You see me, so you can imagine where the ball of them used to go through. So the Football Federation need to pull up them socks, you understand? And them need to start looking to the welfare of the footballers. Especially now that we are heading towards World Cup qualification time. Again, you get to me as a people, you don't know what to pay with a good tribute to Shorty Malcolm, a legend of Jamaican football who I notice, you know what I mean, as not a lot of people have not been talking about. Maybe the fact that he never scored a whole heap of goal, but as I say, people, Shorty Malcolm did his bit for the Jamaica national team when he was needed to do it the most. They get massive people. That is my bit on that situation with Shorty Malcolm. You can leave your bit in the comment section. As also, you can like, share and subscribe. Peace.
Most people would say, boy, Steve Malcolm this and Steve Malcolm that too. Really, he's not a player with the flares and the popping and so forth. He's a more kind of, what you say now, hardcore baller. Hardcore baller, well, to me, that means running for the 90 minutes in the game. Because some ballers, as what I'm saying, most ballers with skill and so forth, them don't really run for 90 minutes. You understand? So with a player with my caliber now, they know that I don't really have the whole heap of skill and thing. I mostly do mostly tackling, make sure that the midfield compact. When I just came in the squad, training session, I would like play like 3 different positions in the one training session. It's just like it's going to be a wing back position or midfield in case. I just want to know, sir, I'm representing the country and doing my best.
Shorty hails from Western Jamaica, where he played schoolboy football for Rossies, helping that school win the DeCosta and Ben Francis Cups, as well as the Olivier Shield, all in one season.
Forward, before I started the Rossies, that was the year that Lincoln Swart was leaving. The game they just said, Steve Malcolm, you're going to have to play around this, you know. One evening they are training. And from that evening, I look back until now. Well, it started from Alton Noah Sterling. That's what I'm saying. Silver Club to me like a family. And Alton Noah Sterling, you know, show me certain things in the midfield, what I should do from what I should not do. As a defender, going up against the skilled player, you cannot take your eye off the ball. You know that you have to tackle. You have to run down a man, and tackle a man. You don't care how you tackle a man, but you just have to run him down and tackle him. I like, you know, some acrobatic thing or what. I don't know those things come in me, but you know, them just come eventually. The first year me got Brazil, you know, play against a team named Sao Paulo. Well, to me, it's the first on the international scene. And to tell you the truth, I never really see ball play them way they yet don't me. And ever since that game, Coach Rene always keep on reminding us about that game. Yeah, even the game against Colombia, I was on the bench and watching the game, and you know, I have to just shake my head and say, hold on to the father and say, Yes, Father God, we really come a long way.
In midfield or defense, Steve Shorty Malcolm is Jamaica's small axe, falling big trees on the road to France.